What's up? It's Keith Kalfas with the Window Cleaning Blueprint, and in this video I'm going to talk about raising prices and how raising your prices just a little bit can increase your margins, and they quantify across the board. So got a little ledger squeegee here. This thing is pretty cool. Comes in handy for deep inset ledges. So I got a whiteboard right here, and let's just say I'm going to talk about what we do. Our average package is $199. I look at a house, I go, oh, that looks like our $199 package when I'm on the phone with the customer. It has windows inside and out plus screen cleaning and wiping down of sills. It does not include track cleaning, or does not include, bringing a ladder in the house and doing crazy chandelier. So, $199. I started thinking, so how long does it take us to clean windows? Because we have, if we do a ranch house, it's $159 or something like that. I don't like doing houses for under $199, and I don't know exactly why, but I really sat down yesterday morning before I went to work, and I wrote it all out. I wrote down our income and expenses. You can go like this. Your basic ledger. You got your income. You got your expenses. And you can separate your business from your personal. But find out actually how much it costs you per day to pay all your personal bills and expenses and whatever else you got going on down to the dollar, and then find out how much it costs you per day to run your business. Okay, it probably costs me just in miscellaneous business expenses. It's not miscellaneous, I'm sorry. If you want to, I just say when we work, every single day we work, I take $100 right off the top. That's not my money. That immediately is into the business checking and savings account to cover insurance and taxes and stuff like that. And it's more than 100. It's just that no matter what, at least. So I won't even get into that in this. But the reason I'm actually even making this video is because our insurance rates just went up a bit in my business, and I'm like, I felt kind of anxious yesterday. I was angry. I go, this is crap. And I'm like, you know what? That's just the nature of being in business. What's better, having a job? So charge it to the game. If the average job for window cleaning is $199 inside and out, let's just say it's a 2,500 square foot house with oh wow, I need to raise my prices again, because we're doing a house, let's say we're doing a house tomorrow. It's $225. I think it's like 32 pieces of glass. It's $7. Let's get the calculator right now. It was $5 for outside only, and then $2 if we do in and out. I'm just guessing. 32 times 7. That's $224. There you go. $225 to clean the windows. The one we're doing. Now I'm going to be honest, this customer lives right up the street. We have plenty of customers. And I used to buckle, and the homeowner would be like, come on, do it for $200, 200, come on, 200, 200. And I'd be like, all right, I'll do it for 200. But they have these high up windows on the inside of their living room where I got to bring a ladder in and go and do it by hand. So instead of being in and out of this house in 2 hours, we're in and out in 2.5 hours. I like to average $100 an hour when we're cleaning windows, and now we're there 2.5 hours, and with wrapping up the customer, sometimes a little more than 2.5 hours for $200. The customer called in, they want their windows clean. I said, you know what? I love you. It's got to be $225. Because you always tell somebody a reason why. Because of this. And it's a legitimate reason why. And then you have to know when to hold and when to fold. But I'm telling you, man, if you got customers that you're driving too far out and you're pissed off sitting in traffic on the way to the next job or on the way home or whatever it may be, as long as you understand advertising and marketing, and you can keep your phone ringing, because it all depends on the angle that you're looking at it from, right? A guy who's got a business going, he's got a bunch of clients, and beggars can't be choosers, but he can be choosy. He'll be like, why are you doing that? You need to raise the prices, you need to do that, you need to do this. Well, if you don't have the leads coming in to be in that position to be choosy, right? If you're broke and all there is to eat is corn pops and powdered milk, you're eating corn pops and powdered milk, man. But I believe it's totally our responsibility to get educated down to the most immaculate detail. Here's the book. This book, here's one amazing book, Robert Kiyosaki, Cash Flow Quadrant. You got to read this book. Please get a subscription to audible.com. I'll put a link in the description below this video. You can sign up. It is an affiliate link, so I think I get a small, tiny percentage. It's pretty cool because it helps me make these videos and stuff. But you can get books like this. You can get a book called Start Your Own Corporation by Robert Kiyosaki's advisors and Garrett Sutton. There's a book called Tax-Free Wealth. There's so many books about small business and accounting and best business practices and marketing, things like that, that I'm still learning every day. And I'm telling you, man, if you're listening to like podcasts and radio shows that are purely entertainment and you're not at least blending in some type of education and learning about profit, like Profit First by Mike Michalowicz, The Toilet Paper Entrepreneur and The Pumpkin Plan, and The Richest Man in Babylon, and all these books are just so amazing. And I feel so stupid sometimes when I have these business questions that I'm afraid to ask. I'm talking a million miles a minute. I was on the excuse me, wrong tube. I was on the phone with a buddy yesterday he's had 15 different businesses. And he's like, bro, he was telling me something about payroll and paying yourself payroll, and how your business can actually owe you money, and it just, I don't want to get into it because I don't want to, if I can't say it verbatim, but it was something specific about that, and it's not really a loophole, it's just a normal thing that you can do that you wouldn't think that you could do. I was like, why haven't I been doing that all along, right? Because you want to show income, legitimacy, paperwork. We do that, but this was even at another cooler level. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Now I got all that out of the way. Find a way to raise the prices on your customers so you can charge it to the game, so you can actually afford to change the brake pads on your truck. So when you go to the gas pump, you fill it all the way up to the top and fill your tank up without even worrying. When you call to order more parts and materials or squeegees, you're not even thinking about it, right? And another thing is, I could talk for hours about this, not increasing your lifestyle until you can't afford it. Most of us, by the time we learn all this stuff, we're like, oh, how come I wasn't taught that growing up? How come my parents didn't talk about it? My friends, nobody talked about this. Nobody taught financial literacy. They just let us go off into the world and be stupid and make mistakes and go into debt and lose everything and say, oh, you should have known. Bullshit. You know, it makes me angry that all the things I'm learning by self-educating, I still don't hear people talking about. I can't talk to anybody about this stuff. During family events, during any type of event, or when I'm around anybody, nobody wants to talk about money or finance or anything. And if you do talk about it, they don't want to talk about it, or they get angry. So find a close-knit group of friends, a mastermind. Kiyosaki talks about this all the time. Find some close friends that are also in the business, that are a little bit above where you're at, and talk to them about money. Ask them questions. If you guys don't know, find somebody who knows. Pitch in on a consulting package, or find a business coach, or get books. You know, if you don't want to pay for consulting, which is really cool, you can start a study book group with a friend on Monday nights where you guys sit down and read Kiyosaki in person or over the phone together. Maybe you get together and you get on QuickBooks and you try to figure out how to do it, you know. So, I'm raising the prices on all the window cleaning customers we have a new minimum in our business, in my business. I don't want to do any window cleaning jobs that are under $199. We have one next Friday morning for $159. It's right down the street. It's a ranch house. I don't care. We're going to do it, and that's the last time. So if it's a ranch house and it's a real easy job, I still don't care. It's $180 minimum to do something like that. And then all jobs are a minimum of $199. All jobs that are $199 are going to be bumped up to $225. The $225s are going to be bumped up to $249, and you will lose customers for sure. I've lost so many customers, it's insane. I did the math. I go, oh my God, we're driving here, we're doing this window cleaning job, and by the time I leave and after all sitting in traffic, I'm like, I spent all the way till noon to profit $40. Now, if you quantify that all the way across the board, okay, that could be actually, you know, $800 a month that you're still making. So I said, beggars can't be choosers. As long as you have money, I mean, the phone ringing, so you can sift. Because if you can't, you have to do that. But that's why education and marketing education is so important. You teach yourself and reinvest your money back into marketing and advertising, and learn how to do marketing and advertising, because you could be just pissing your money away if you don't know how to do it. Right? I'm not claiming to be the best at this stuff, but I'm learning that so I got a buddy, DJ Carroll. He does power washing and stuff like that in Louisville, Kentucky. Does pretty well for himself. He's also like a coach, and he said, I'd rather go broke sitting at home in my underwear. So, but you got to go through this process. You got to do it. You got to go out there and do jobs for peanuts. You got to go out there and get undercut or be the undercutter. You got to go out and do it all so you can have real world physical tangible experience and feel what it's like to work all day for peanuts and then make really good money, then work for free, then mess up, then little tiny things, or drive all the way back to a customer's house because they're complaining because you forgot a screen to put a screen back in. There's all these little things. So then after all the years and years of doing all that crap, you've been through so many scenarios that now you can spot the golden nuggets in the midst of everything. You know when to hold and when to fold. So new minimum $199. If I have to, $180. Why? Here's the question. Why? Why $199? If you do the math from the time you wake up in the morning, how much money does it cost you per day by the time you left the gas pump, your insurance costs, your taxes, maybe vehicle payments, everything? How much money do you have to make before noon? How much money do you have to make, or how many jobs can you fit in per day? What is your daily cost? Mine is insane. Mine is $810 a day that I need to make. And that's not just business and personal expenses. That's also paying off taxes and insurance policies. That's saving for the winter and saving money for next spring's negative cash flow shortage for marketing and advertising. Every day that we don't do $810 a day in revenue, I'm screwed. At least I feel screwed. And I look at the math, I'm going to go, oh my God, we only did $400 today. Oh, and the next day we do $1,250. And then, dude, this week, the beginning of this week, I screwed up. I got into a job that I didn't know what I was doing, and I researched it. I took a risk, and I failed, and I had to back out of this job, and I never do that. I lost like $300 plus the opportunity cost was $600. Wednesday rolls around, and I'm at $30 profit for the week, right? But now we move into Friday and Saturday, and I'll move up to, I'll probably make crap. I'll probably make $800 to $900 profit this week, and usually I make way more than that. But instead of getting all mad and you take the knife out of you and you charge it to the game, and you go, I paid for an education. I paid. So when you know people that are doing really, really well and they're always making good money and everything, like, what the hell's going on? They are really that smart because they've been in the business so long that they know not to get themselves in those scenarios, or if they do, they make sure they're charging for that. Here's another thing that we do. Another reason at $199 minimum. What are you going to run into on the job? If you charge $120 to do $120, man, we'll be in and out in an hour. And then you get in there and the windows are jammed, they won't come undone. There's weird faces that you got to move out of the way, or just weird crap, or maybe something is like just whatever it is that just eats up your time, and then you leave that job frustrated and in total anxiety going, I literally just did that for nothing, for free. I did it to pay the bills and I made nothing, and you're so angry. Unless you cross the threshold of a certain dollar amount, it's really not worth it. But you got to do all that to learn that. So I think I'm kind of beating a dead horse here. The golden number for me. What's your golden number? Figure it out. Get a piece of paper out. Get some blank computer paper. Draw your income. Draw all your expenses. Figure out how much it costs you per day for your personal expenses and your business expenses. Right? It might only cost you, $64 per day for personal living expenses, and your business might only actually cost you, I don't know, $58 a day or something. I'm just making it up. And you only got that's 110. 100 is that 122 a day? I don't know. If you work 20 days a month, let's just say, that's 2,400. I may be totally wrong with that number. 2480. Let's say 2,500. Yeah, right. The average small business. I said in a video before, I mean, you're looking at least $10,000 a month you got to bring in order to run a whole business. I mean, it's very common, $20,000 a month, you know. Okay, but find out what your golden number is. We're doing a window cleaning job. A customer just called. It's $500 to clean these windows inside and out, and he's got these glass all the way around his patio. $500 to clean this house. And I even said to this customer, I'm like, listen, man, things have changed. We have a travel fee because you live kind of far and sitting in traffic and everything. Plus our insurance rates went up a bit, and you know, I'd love to clean your windows, but it's going to be a $40 travel fee. Pause. He goes, okay, that's fine. See, be surprised that some people got it like that. Some people are busy as hell. They make really good money. They've got money rolling in the bank. They know you're the guy who cleans the windows. You do it good. You did it before. Raise the price, man. They're going to go, whatever, just pay the guy. Because they're busy as hell. They don't got time to get on the phone and start calling other window cleaners. And if they do, whatever. Just keep pushing your comfort zone a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit, a little more. I'm nowhere near where I want to be in my business, but I'm a lot farther than I used to be, and I want you to think the same about yourself. Check this out. My new window cleaning course. This is my book. How to make $500 a day cleaning windows. Of course, I'm going to promote my stuff. You can get it on audible.com now. There are no misspellings in this book anymore. It's all been professionally edited. And you can listen to it while you work. That's really cool. Audible.com. Get a subscription. I'll put a link in the description below. And then also my window cleaning blueprint course is out. It is ready. I'll put a link in the description below for a window cleaning blueprint course, and you can sign up and get on a webinar where I'm going to teach you some of the most powerful things that I've learned about running a window cleaning business. It's a totally free webinar that you can get on and join and sign up for, and I would love to see you there. So, alright, very cool. Please hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and I wish you the best of success. Later.